Well, welcome to the groundbreaking for construction of Phase 1 of the French Valley Parkway Interchange. I can't tell you how happy I am to say that. That has been a long time coming.
This is a great day here in the Twin Cities, Murrieta and Temecula. And you know what it symbolizes is what we can achieve when we work together. We've got local support, we've got regional support, we've even got federal support. We're going to move forward with this project, and it's going to improve the quality of life for many folks in the region, as well as be a great support for businesses and citizens.
As my colleague Mayor Washington just mentioned, this project addresses a freeway operational issue. A freeway, not a local road. Why would the city take on this endeavor? Because we knew that in the realm of the entire state that there are projects like this just as important, competing for the limited resources that Caltrans has available. The city of Temecula took on this challenge of building a freeway because in our minds this is one of the most important projects, if not the most important project in Southwest Riverside County. Each and every day, motorists have to contend with freeway congestion as drivers try to make their way either on or off the freeway at Winchester Road. Northbound travelers must weave right and left as they head for the 15 or the 215. Southbound drivers watch out for the backup of cars trying to exit Winchester. This ever-present backup has resulted, get this, in nearly an accident a day for the past several years. And yes, over the course of past 5 or 6 years, we've had several deaths as well. This project has been a long time coming. I look forward to this first phase being completed as it will bring a relief and provide another choice for those southbound drivers where the backup is most significant, seeking to exit the freeway. I also trust that Phase 2 will work its way through the design process and be out to construction bid in the not too distant future.
We really have the citizens of Riverside County to thank for us being here today. Because if they did not have the generosity of taxing themselves with our Measure A, our half-cent sales tax, and if our public officials countywide didn't have the courage many years ago to say that we need a funding source for regional infrastructure, and we're going to adopt something called the TUMP program, which was not politically popular at the time, but many of us that have been around for as long as I've been around, and many of you are sitting here today, took the bullet and did what was in the best interest of the citizens of this county. And as a result, I would say that I've been to more ribbon cuttings in the past year than I probably had the entire 20 years of being in public service. And we're delivering countywide over $1 billion of infrastructure. And it's nice to see that a lot of these contracts that have been in the planning arena for years and years, through architects, engineers, and then finally going out to bid, awarding contracts. At the worst time in our economic history since the Great Depression, we are letting these $1 billion worth of contracts out. The timing could not be more appropriate. It's nice to say that we have a good familial relationship and that we really do work together for common causes. And today is probably one of the most important infrastructure amenities that could be of benefit to both cities, not from a frustration standpoint for many of our residents that often have to jump on the freeway to go from one city to the other. In other words, the freeway is being used as an arterial rather than a freeway. But as Mike Nagar mentioned, it's going to save lives. This amenity is going to reduce the tension, if you will, the congestion at some of these other off-ramps, and hopefully make it better and safer for all of our residents.
We understand how interchanges impact regions. It's important to note that when an interchange is built in a specific area, it improves traffic for the entire region. And I will diverge from my talking points at this point to mention that it's something somewhat ominous that right here in this location, near what the existing interchange, is a funeral home. That's how important this really is what we're doing here today. Because of the accidents that happen and the lives are lost, folks, everyday lives are impacted forever by any tardiness in this project being started. So we're very thrilled to see it happening now. What today represents, and hear me on this, what today represents is just one good example of the fact that Twin Cities is not just a tagline. What Murrieta and Temecula can do together dwarfs anything we do apart. And as a result of this, interchange going in, Temecula taking the lead, all of our citizens are going to benefit. And I'm very, very proud of that. I'm very proud of the fact, I'm very proud of our staffs, I'm very proud of the councils working together, and I'm very, very appreciative of the fact that this is finally beginning to happen.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. I believe we've got some shovels and some soft dirt here that we'll be able to cast the shovels into and turn some dirt over for a photo opportunity. So if you could all join us over here.